Hey guys, this is your love story. I'm back with another story. I'm back with another show. I wanted to talk to you guys about when you love so much that you get played today. And you wonder, what do you mean? Yeah, sometimes we love so much that we get played. We let our love guide us so deeply into the relationship that we miss all the signals that were around. And before I start this, I want to apologize because I owe you guys this show since Friday, but I wasn't feeling well. A lot of you guys know my best friend passed away 2.5 months ago, and it's only 2.5 months. So I have my little in and out, and I have my little breakdowns, and I have my little lonely moments. And when I miss that person so much, that was my best friend, somebody I talked to, things that I can't talk to anybody about. But you know, things happen, and the reason why I want to talk about this real quickly is because sometimes we are going through emotions and we're going through heartaches and we're going through pain, and we assume right away that because a month, 2 months went by, or everybody around you assume that you should be okay, that it's fine, that you should just be on your feet in any second. And it doesn't work like that, especially when it comes to feeling, especially when it comes to somebody you care, you love, a best friend, a brother, which is kind of practically what he was to me. But take your time on healing. Don't allow anybody to tell you how long, why, or anything like that. Let your feelings flow, because this is something that you cannot control. You can control death, you can control sickness. So sometimes when a friend is sick or when a friend passes away, people assume within a week you should be in the club celebrating and acting like, oh, you gotta live your life because you can't control that. No. Living your life is part of healing. Your healing is part of life. You understand? Don't allow anybody to measure your pain to a certain amount of time or certain amount of things. So that said, going back to what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about, I said the title already, is when you fall in love and you love so much that you turn stupid and you get played. That happened to me. And it's one of the reasons why I want to make this show, but not as specifically, is because I see it too often. I see people falling in love and letting people take advantage of them, and they don't even realize, because when you are being used, most of the time, you don't know until the end. So, when you're in a relationship, sometimes you're loving this person so much that if this person doesn't have a job, you take him anyway, or you are willing to hold this person down. I am not against that at all. I think that when you're in a relationship, it's a mutual thing. If you don't have it, I should have it. And if I don't have it, you should have my back. But sometimes the other person doesn't see it the way you do. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. They don't see it as we should be sharing. So, not to make the story too long, it happened to me. I met someone who, it was my last relationship, 8.5 years thrown in the garbage. This person, I wanted this person to finish school, to finish college. That person was younger than me, and I'm like, okay, let me let this person do what they have to do and go to college. I said, babe, you finish college, you get your thing. Once you get a settled job with a better salary, we'll figure this thing out, and it's not a problem. 3 years of college, you assume paying every bill, every little single thing in the house, taking care, because this person has a responsibility that later on is going to benefit both of us. But what happened when that person never really realized what you're standing for? What about if that person never realized that you're really trying to hold him down so later on you guys could be okay? What if he takes it the selfish way and say, well, she's holding me down. When I get my thing, I'm just going to be out. Or I'm just going to start packing my thing because now I have things that I need to take care of. Now I have my own money and I need to take care of me. And that's exactly kind of what happened in my relationship, and that's exactly what I see in a lot of people. Whether it's male, female, it doesn't matter what it is. When you're in a relationship and you are holding this person down, you should know the limit, or that person should know that it's only a temporary thing until this person get back on their feet, or until you guys get back settled. But what if you are going through very hard time like I was? It got to a point that it was too much. I was working 14-15 hours a day, and it still wasn't enough to pay for this person everything, and then me. I mean, remember, It's a relationship. This person is not your child. This person, you don't have to do this. You do this because of your heart. You do this because of your love. You do this because you think that this person is going to have your back later on. But what happened when this person graduated school, still didn't get a job, still was chilling, still hanging out every weekend, still waiting for me to be the provider of all the bills. Still, when this person would get a couple of dollars, this person would never think, oh baby, let me just stay home and let's pay this bill. So you become an idiot, because you're not realizing that the whole time. And then when this person did get a job, it was more like, oh, I gotta pay my car now. Which, by the way, I was the person who gave the down payment for the car, and I was the person who did the extra stuff. So this person is telling you now, I gotta pay my car now, and I need gas money, and I need insurance money, and I need, wait, you need all of it. Where do I go? Like, you don't have not one little space. It was never in your plan to put me in a little corner. It was never your plan to think, okay, let me keep $300 and give you 100 or 200 per week, per month, or whatever. No. It was like I said, your things are mine and my things are mine. So a lot of times we do that. A lot of times we think we're holding somebody down, or a lot of times we have somebody sitting at home and we over here working 14, 15 hours a day. And we thinking that, you know, at least she's there emotionally. At least, you know, I don't want her to support me. I don't want her to pay any bills. But she's there when I need it emotionally. With emotions, you don't go to the supermarket. With emotions, you can't pay your rent. You understand me? But it gets to a point now, like I said, if it comes from you and this person is either sick or this person is going through something, that you got to hold this person down. It's a totally different of holding someone down than actually taking this person like your child, and everything that this person have to deal with is yours. It's not fair. It got to the point that this person would not even buy a toothpaste for the house. Go to Rite Aid and let me get some lotion for the house. And every time I would say, well, can we buy lotion? I don't use lotion. You use lotion. But when I buy the lotion, you're using it. But when I buy the food, you're eating it. So it becomes that your love becomes a burden to you. It's heavy on you. You have to carry this person out. You feel bad that you have to mention these things, but one day you're going to wake up and two things are going to happen. Your bank account is going to be empty, but also your heart is going to be empty when you realize this whole time I was just an idiot. This whole time this person was just playing me. This whole time this person really never had intentions to give me what I was giving to them. And then I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about the support, the love that you feel like, yes, I am holding you down, but it's not heavy on me because I'm doing it with all the love. Even though I know you're home and you're doing homework, you still try to hold certain things down. You understand? I still have to come home and cook. I still have to come home and clean. I still have to come home and take care of things. This person would not even drop me off. Mind you, like I said, I bought the car. And I had to give this person $20 to drop me off at work. Well, if I drop you off at work, you're going to give me gas money because you know I don't got money. Okay. But to go on the weekends, to pick up the friends, to go get home at 6 o'clock in the morning, nobody gave me no gas money. When the relationship was getting a little rocky, this person ended up cheating on me. Ended up actually swinging, getting in between a marriage and being with both. So when the relationship was I started to notice things, and the relationship was a little rocky. And then I realized when he first started hanging out with these people, this person was letting these people drive the car. One day I got in the car and the whole dashboard was messed up. They were having an argument, and this person just smashed the dashboard because he was mad. The husband of the girl that they ended up having the threesome or the swinging or whatever it was, you know, got upset to a car that I busted my ass for to give the down payment to actually pay the car now every month. It was a very irresponsible person that will get $900 to $1,000 tickets per month. Not to be, because I'm working, but this person will be sleeping, and not to wake up to move the car. That person will let the tickets just go on and pile up, even though the car was under that person's name. But anyway, the money was coming out of my pocket. So that's why this person was like, if I wake up at 11 o'clock, I wake up anyway. I'm tired from school. I'm tired from a party. That's what I'm talking about, this person not holding you down, because the person who really loves you will stay there with you. But not only that, the person who truly loves you will get up and be like, I don't care what you're telling me right now, honey. I know you don't want me to work, and I know you want me to finish the school so we could be doing better later on. But at the end of the day, I have to get up. I have to get me at least a part-time job. And or at least if I don't get a part-time job, let me get up and move the car, because my girl's the one helping me. My girl's the one paying the bills. My girl's the one paying this car. So by me being responsible, I'm helping my girl out. But there was no feelings there. There was no emotion. Yes, it was a lot of shown of love and signs of love, and that's what we get confused, because sometimes that person will come onto us and we're doing so much for this person, but they love me. She's cute. She bought me a sneakers when she was coming from school. She bought me a cookie. She didn't eat her lunch cookie. She just brought it to me. And you just being played. You just being played. What's a cookie compared to everything else? I was talking to a friend last night about this specific person. I used to work sometimes double shift. I used to work in a tennis club, and they used to do private parties sometimes. And I remember calling this person at 4 o'clock in the morning in the club when I'm working. I work my shift, and they had a party that I was gonna get paid extra for. So I stood there till 4 o'clock in the morning. When this person is in the club sweating and jumping and hanging out with everybody else. I called this person at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I said, listen, I just finished. This person was 5 minutes from where I was. I'm done with work. I'm not done partying still. What hurt me the most is that I lived in the Bronx at the time, and I remember I was working in Sunnyside, Queens, in Long Island City. So I took the 7 train, and then I took the 4 train at 4 o'clock in the morning, the express train, to go to 3rd Avenue in the Bronx. And as soon as I put my house key inside my house like that, and I turned the knob, that person was behind me. He left the club. Couldn't leave the club for me, but could leave the club for himself, because he was still hanging out with friends. They didn't care about the fact that I'm still working at 4 o'clock in the morning. And the reason why I'm working at 4 o'clock in the morning is that way we could have food the next day. So that's what I mean. Don't give so much. I made this channel. I make these videos for we could find the real true love and avoid all the pain. I don't think it's fair that we will spend all of our lives being in pain like a roller coaster, in and out, just because we choose to guide the wrong person, be with the wrong person, support the wrong person, understand the wrong person, love the wrong person. All of these things were wrong for me. People would come and tell me, this person, how can you work so many hours? A person that cared for you wouldn't allow you to work all these hours. You are consuming yourself physically and emotionally. And then the relationship is not even that good. Because at the time that you're being stressed and you're being worried and all the stuff, you don't understand that the relationship is also deteriorating, because you're putting your emotion out there, and you're also putting your physical self out there, and you're tired. You don't have time then on top of that to be dealing with the little things of the relationship. But by the time you realize that this is the wrong person for you, your whole life will be destroyed. Your relationship would not be the same, because you would never be able to have a good relationship after having a very messed up one. I mean, you go through the depression, you go through the insecurities, you go through all those stuff, and all those things, you pass it on to the other person. And that's why we are so broken, and that's why we can't find the right person, because now we're so afraid of, if now you meet the right person, the person who will be responsible, the person who will stick to you, the person who will want to be with you, then that person, you are insecure. You're gonna give that person such a hard time just because all the BS the other person made you go through, and that's not fair. So I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm just gonna leave it here. But the concept of the message of the video, I hope you guys got it. Never allow anybody else to come and leech on you and be on top of you, and you're the one doing everything, and you're the one making the decisions, you're the one making the money, you're the one giving all your life in there, and this person is laying on the sofa watching your television, relaxing, not supporting you on anything, and we still feel like this person loves us, and this is the reason why we're there. Love yourself more, love yourself first. Understand that you come before anybody else. The only person who you could put a little bit ahead of you are your kids, your mother, and that person who truly has your back. But we wasting our time, we giving our love, we over here doing everything for somebody who's not doing anything for us, and you're working thinking, okay, I could do this. In a relationship, you could do this. I could have your back. But it's not having your back if you're not giving me your back. You're just giving me all your whole body, all your body weight on top of me. It becomes a little heavy sometimes to carry. Don't do that. Give yourself the chance to be happy by giving yourself the chance to be with the right person. And that's all it is. And we will have better and more beautiful. Now, you want to do that for someone, somebody who eventually will do, like I had a friend of mine who was waiting for, I think her girlfriend broke her back. And she wanted to like support her and stuff like that. But that's a different story. She was literally taking care of this girl because eventually they were going to get somewhere, because this girl, she was holding her down, so eventually they get somewhere. But that way it works out. That I'm working for you now and you will work for me later. But when you give your all to somebody that just is waiting so they can settle, so they can walk away from you, and then you stay empty-handed and you stay broken-hearted, that's not worth it. That's not what you need to be doing. That's not what you deserve for yourself. Understand that you deserve the best, so therefore seek it. You got to seek what's good for you, what's healthy for you, the real love you deserve. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me. God bless you. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I will continue to make more videos for you guys every single Thursday. I'm here on YouTube. I'll see you guys later. God bless you. And I love you guys. Thank you.